Hey friends, Don here. I used to avoid being alone. Not because I was lonely, but because, frankly, I didn't like the company I was in. For a long time, I simply stayed busy. I stayed connected. I stayed surrounded by others because being by myself, it felt so uncomfortable. It was something I didn't know how to sit with. And looking back, I think I understand why. Have you ever been around someone who made you uneasy or restless? That was me, when it was just me. Today, though, things are different. I value relationships deeply. I cherish my marriage, and time with my wife matters to me. It's one of the greatest gifts of my life, but I've learned something important. Time alone doesn't compete with that. It supports it. Being alone has become one of the ways I recharge and reset so that I can show up more present and more grounded with the people I love. There was a season in my life when I felt like I had to be with someone in order to be okay. A lot of that came from needing validation, from needing someone else to tell me I was enough. Over time, I started to understand the difference between being alone and being lonely. Lonely? That's when you don't want to be with yourself. Alone? That's simply being with yourself. Today, I don't feel lonely when it's just me. Now, that didn't happen overnight. It came with learning to sit with myself and from doing the work to become someone I could be at peace with. For me, that work shows up in simple, ordinary moments. Being at home by myself, sitting in a quiet house, eating out alone. Long drives where it's just me and the road. These are no longer things I avoid. They're places where I slow down, reflect, feel grateful, and recharge. Even small, everyday choices have changed, like going to a movie by myself, especially when that movie would never make it onto my wife's list. Learning to be alone didn't pull me away from connection. It changed how I show up for it. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.